we're gonna get red. We're gonna get red.
Yeah,
we're gonna get red because red. Everyone wants to be murdered out on the course like that. You know,
That's how you're red, pop. All right, welcome back, Three Pars and a Birdie podcast, everyone. Myself, Cody, and we have Tristan joining us today. Probably one of our favorite guests to have on the podcast, I'd say.
Yeah, especially in football season.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, for sure. We just got done watching the Lions, but we were just talking about how sick Tristan's backdrop is. You got the nice Cunningham jersey over there. He said he has it signed, so that's pretty fucking baller.
Yeah, fucking sick. I'll say that.
When did you get that this year or last year?
That was last year. So when he wasn't playing.
Okay.
So
he wasn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he was on the
because
side.
he was still hurt. So that was the unfortunate part. But yeah, still got him to sign it.
Right. So how we doing today, boys? Doing good?
Good. Yeah, I just got done golfing. I've been hanging.
Damn, golfing, yeah. Just got done watching that Lions victory.
Yeah, we were watching that too. It was good. Man, the Lions, man. We might as well jump straight into that.
We can get into it.
The Lions. Is it their Super Bowl champ or bust, right?
Honestly, that's the only way to look at it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what do you think? I mean, it's, 9 wins in a row now?
I mean, dude, we have the team to do it, right? We have the lineup. We have offensive and defensive players. Everyone on our team is a fucking powerhouse stud, it seems like. Even our secondary is fucking phenomenal. It's like, dude, we have no wrong, it seems like, in any of our lineup. Our coach, all of our staff. It's like, you go there, when you're a Lions fan, you have a fucking team right now. And when you see them play out there, on the field, it's like, why not? I feel like they can contend for sure. They are a Super Bowl team. I think Super Bowl champ.
Yeah,
it's Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, that coach is just. I think anybody on that team being coached by that guy has a chance because he's just so, he's just so good. I was talking about it at work with my coworkers this past week. Like, just who he is as a person makes you want to play better. I don't know how many other people I can say that are coaches that aren't even coaching the teams I like that I could say that about, which is great. So, and they're exciting, man. They're fucking putting up 30, 40 points every game. Not this week, but they still won.
I mean, Indy's defense was good. It was a good defense.
I didn't realize how good they were.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Yeah, they shut down Jameer a couple times, man, with that run where you thought he was kind of going to get a few more yards than what he got. It's like, damn, they closed the gap on him pretty quick a few times. And even on some of those pass plays that were where Goff kind of threw some deep balls, like the coverage on some of those wide receivers, they had them tight. You could tell they were definitely playing better defense than what we're used to.
In my opinion. He finished with 100 yards, Gibbs?
That's a good question.
I don't.
I could figure that out for you real quick.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I know he played well. We were listening to the game while we were golfing as well and watching it, but I couldn't tell if he reached 100 yards. I saw he did have 2 touchdowns, which is,
My dumbass thought when you said golfing for a sec, you were actually on the course. I was like, damn, you guys went out. I forget your simulator. And you didn't talk about it.
No.
I was like, they actually went out.
70-degree golfing, not 25-degree golfing.
Yeah. No, I get it. He was 10 yards shy of 100.
Okay.
But
all right, that's still a great game.
2 touchdowns, 90 yards, 4.3 average, and his longest was that 17-yard one at the end.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they're exciting, man. The defense, like you said, special teams. It's theirs to lose in the NFC at least. I mean, between them and the Eagles, I'd say those are the 2 best teams for sure.
Well, the Vikings just beat Bears in overtime too.
Yeah, I know, which is incredible.
Yeah, you're right. They did just beat the Bears. Yeah,
I thought the Bears were going to pull that off, man.
The NFC North is just so good.
Honestly,
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the Bears in the OT looked like crap, though.
Yeah, they did. They looked like regular Bears. Like Caleb Williams running backwards and shit. I was like, come on, bro. You can't do that in overtime.
It's him being
long, bro. But, yeah, we'll see how the Bears do. I mean, hopefully they continue to look like the Bears. But we need the Vikings to lose.
Yeah, I was hoping the Bears beat them.
And the Lions. Yeah, me too. But the Bears can't do fucking anything. So
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm glad the Lions, got that win. They're keeping it going, keeping it strong. So it's
yeah,
good to see it.
they said first time having a 9-game win streak or something since their first year ever in Detroit, 1934. Like holy shit, dude, that was 90 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1934. Can you
That's
fucking believe that
crazy.
shit?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. There's people who have like lived their whole lives between that happening and this happening again. Like it's just wild to think about. But okay, I have a question for you, TT.
Yeah, what's up?
How long do you think the Lions will be Super Bowl contenders? Realistically.
Well,
You say like 2 years, you say 5 years, you say just this year.
I would say 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
And
Okay.
my reasoning for it is we will have a lot of our draft picks that we just got in the past year or two that will be in the end of their rookie contracts. You got to remember, we got Smith. He's a 2-year contract, so we have him this year and next year, which there's always a chance that we could extend him too for another year past that. Who knows? Maybe in a draft we do draft an edge guy. We got, I wouldn't say Pro Bowl linebackers, but Anzalone and Campbell are holding their own there, and then they're going to be there for a while. We got Brian Branch, Arnold.
He's great.
Like, there's so many young pieces to this team that we can last with those rookies, those sophomore players, those veteran, like, lower contracts where teams don't see them as great players, so they don't keep them. You know what I'm saying? So I can see it for 2-3 years, maybe pushing 4.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the window for the Lions, quote unquote, is probably like I'd say probably like 3 years.
I mean, this year's a big one.
Which is great.
This year's a big one, though.
I think this is their best chance. Like, in a tandem of both how good they're playing and how not so good the NFC is playing. I mean, you're really only scared of what? Maybe the Eagles and the Packers, maybe?
I would say the Eagles. Eagles are the biggest one right now because they're, like, crazy wild. I mean, Packers, obviously, you never count them out, but, like, Saquon's just playing at a different level.
Of course, yeah. Dude, Saquon looks like a fucking video game character.
They literally created a new move in the game for him.
Crazy. I saw that.
That, like, 360, like, jump backwards.
Yeah, it was awesome. So, yeah, I think this is their best window. They have the right players, like you said. I think in a couple of years, most of those players will probably get picked off, Other teams will want them and they'll pay them more. So not everyone will stay, but
I do agree. But there's a culture here that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're making more people want to come to play at the Lions now.
I agree. I just think like if they end up winning it, I think the people will be like, all right, we did it. Maybe now I'll go get some money. Whereas like if they're still chasing it, you have that lure of like, hey, come join the Lions. We're due for one because they are. I mean, everybody feels like they're due for one. So that's a little bit different feeling than okay, we already got one now. Like say they win this year, then who knows? Maybe those players are like, all right, well we just won, so I'll see you later, Detroit. But who knows? We'll see what ends up happening. I mean, they're the best team in the city right now, over the Wings, over the Pistons, over the Tigers. So
we don't even need to talk about the fucking Red Wings. Them boys just pissed me off.
They lost again, what, yesterday or today, right? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
They were winning 1-0, and then Crosby scores his 600th.
Of course.
And then it just goes downhill.
Bro, Ovi, shout out to Alex Ovechkin, bro. He's having, at 39, dude, he's leading the league in goals. It's crazy.
Yeah, but he won't be back for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, which hopefully he comes back soon because I bought tickets. I'm going to DC for my birthday in December, and I got tickets. I got tickets to the game. I was like, dude, I want to go see a Caps game out there. So I'll be so salty if I get tickets and then he's not there, bro.
I mean, he'll be there in spirit.
I've seen him here in Detroit, but I would like to see him in DC.
Tristan, can you move your camera a little bit more? Yeah, that.
Sorry.
That way? Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like you're a little more centered up now. At least in my screen.
Just I have to get used to it.
And I don't know if that'll make a
because
difference in the editing process or what, but I know when Steve does it, the motherfucker's always half in frame. So it's
but
like,
Steve's
but
lazy ass is holding the phone like half in.
yeah, and he's always laying on the couch and shit. So
well, the funny part is I'm using my iPad, so it's
okay, no,
the
that's
camera's
fine.
on the left side, so I'm trying to like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so
I'm trying to fuck with mine too. I don't know. I can't quite tell, but
did it tell you to turn the iPad like it does our phones? Like it tells me to turn.
I
my
had the
phone.
iPad automatically turn sideways, so
I think it does landscape for sure, like automatically.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no, I already had it that way.
It's a genius, some genius shit, bro.
And good thing I had the app. I needed it.
TT, you went to the playoff Lions game last year, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Was that your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
Yeah. There was nothing like it. Like it's so hard to say. Like there's not an atmosphere that could compare to it that I've ever been to.
Nice.
Like some people say, like the college roar. Like when you hear like something crazy happening in a college game, and you're on like the lower part of the field, and then you could just hear the eruption of everybody. Like some people say, like that's something, but the Lions last year, like it was just loud the whole time. I had no voice the next day.
And who did they play? What
Rams.
Game was it? It was the Rams. Okay,
Yep.
So that was the divisional championship, I think.
No, that was.
Or was that wild card?
That was the wild card. Yep.
Okay.
The first one.
First home game too. Oh, you know it was lit.
Yep.
You know.
You were getting rowdy.
Yep.
For sure.
And I was drinking in a bar, rooting for the Packers right before it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, against the Cowboys, I think, right? Yeah, we beat the fuck out of the Cowboys.
And I want you to know the bar we were in was so loud, like no one was talking. Like everyone was just cheering for Packers. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, true. Because everybody hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Even more than they hate the Packers. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Fucking hate the Cowboys.
Everybody hates the Cowboys, bro. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, you don't even fucking belong on this earth if you like the Cowboys.
Yeah, no. So you golfed recently, right, TT? You sent me a score. What was it, a week ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, dude, you just got a simulator. You didn't hear?
Yeah.
You're behind, Cody. You didn't hear the news? He told me even.
Yeah.
I wish.
He's been practicing, dude.
So, yeah, you played.
I played at Salem Hills.
Salem Hills? Okay.
Yep. So it wasn't my best round. I was aiming for at least under 100, but the greens, no excuses. I didn't shoot well sometimes, but I did struggle with the greens because they were aerated, so there was on it, and then it was Troy and we got paired with these older guys, and they were like, the pin placement on this today is just wild. Like we're doing geometry shots out here, like going up hills and coming back down. Like I'm telling you, I had some crazy shots. Like, and I almost made some of them. Like those guys were impressed. But yeah, I shot a 107.
You like the course?
Yeah, it was beautiful. I liked it. It was it was open. It was clean. Like I assume in the summer it would have more of like that, like the sun look to it. You know, they give it that beautiful look. Yeah, but
how are the tee boxes?
Yeah, man, you play some putt style, type of putting at this year, this time of year, rather.
Yeah.
You got to go putt over some acorns possibly, or move some acorns and leaves.
Was there a lot of leaves everywhere?
I will say there wasn't.
Sticks.
There wasn't. There was only one hole where leaves were an issue, and it was just
that's not bad.
It was minor. I would say the hardest part about it is just being aerated. And then
that sucked. I hate that shit.
Tee boxes were good though. They weren't like
there was only one tee box that was kind of like weird, where it was like the whole tee box was not level, so you're like standing on it, and then
like turtle shell.
Yeah, well, multiple. So like you try to like find a spot somewhere and you couldn't, so you like step like 5 yards back from where the tee box starts, and you
Camelback.
Yeah, of course.
And then there was one hole where the tee box, there was literally a huge tree branch, like just over half the tee box. So like right in your line to go up. So you're either trying to hit like a stinger right low, or just like aim left and see if you could just get it to hook around it.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play that course one of these times. I've never played. Nick, have you played it, Salem?
It's been a while, a couple years.
I
don't remember the holes.
I just ran into the owner actually on Friday. My coworker Justin knows the guy who owns the course, and
the Salem Hill.
Yeah.
Just get us a hookup, bro.
Yeah, because they just bought it like a couple years ago during COVID. They bought it for like
slide them the 3 pars and a birdie, fucking business card, and say hey.
Yeah, it was dope. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So
yeah, I met him at the hockey.
Yeah, I met him at the hockey game at USA Hockey Arena. I was there on Friday watching the USA U17 team.
What the fuck made you go there, bro?
Justin's kids had like a elementary school field trip thing, so like there were a whole bunch of kids there. So he didn't want to go by himself. Yeah, he didn't want to go by himself, so I was like, all right, I'll go with you. So we went, and I got a half pint of Tito's, and
you and that fucking Tito's, man.
Yeah, bro, Tito's is the shit.
You rock out on that fucking Tito's.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Tito's and water, bro. That's my drink.
Yeah, you don't hold back when you got Tito's in your hand.
Yeah. Well, I was doing those seltzers for a little while, and they were fucking me up, bro.
They're sneaky.
They're sneaky.
They are.
And they're too sugary, both things.
They are.
I can have a couple.
You wake up the next day, you feel it.
Yeah, it's too much. I was like, man, these things are great. These things are great. These things are dead. Dude,
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Dude, seriously, it was bad. One summer, I was drinking Bizzies every fucking day, dude. Like 2 summers ago, and your boy was, nah.
Hey, did you see that Joel Dahmen made the cut and stuff, Cody? And then he shot fucking tied for 35th, wasn't it?
Yeah, he shot a 64 today. Par on the last hole to earn his tour card for next year. So I think the whole PGA world was rooting for Joel Dahmen to get his tour card. Well,
yeah, he beat out Sam Ryder. Who the fuck cares about Sam Ryder? I don't care. I'd rather have Joel Dahmen in it.
He got the hole-in-one when we were at the Waste Management.
I don't care.
That matters to me a little bit.
I like Joel. I want Joel in on the PGA, not Sam.
Yeah, I agree. Joel Damen's cooler.
Sam gives me nothing.
Yeah, well, except for that fucking hole-in-one. That was crazy.
That's all he did for me. He doesn't show me any emotion on the court. He's like an average golfer.
He doesn't. Yeah, he is. Speaking of, Tristan, I know we asked you this before, but you watch golf a little bit more now. Do you have favorite golfers to watch or people you're most interested in watching?
Well, it's hard for me because 2 guys that really got me into it, so I started watching, was I just one day was watching, it was Scotty's, Scheffler's, him and his pairing like earlier in the spring, and I didn't know he was like number 1 at the time. I was like, oh, this guy's cool, and like him, and then I watched some YouTube videos here and there, and Bryson and DeChambeau showed up in it, so he was kind of like one of the guys that I was watching a lot too. Nice. So I would say those 2.
Those 2? Yeah, those are great. And they have that match coming up. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that. Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. That will be very cool.
You guys watch Bryson's YouTube channel at all?
Yeah, I would say I do.
The Breaking 50 or Breaking 60 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, Breaking 50.
I see clips on Twitter.
Yeah,
but I don't really watch it on YouTube, but I do see his clips on Twitter of him trying to hit the hole-in-ones over his house and stuff.
Yeah, he's on day 12 right now.
He's on day 12? Man, he was getting close. On day 11, he was fucking...
What, day 2? He had one right next to it.
Did he? Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
How many shots does he get? Is it just 1?
No, every day that it goes up. So starting from day 1, he only gets 1. Going to day 2, he gets 2. Day 3, 3. So day 12 is 12.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's been getting close, I'm telling you. It's crazy how accurate that guy is. It really is. Like distance
The
control wise.
balls, the glass on his house that he's hitting over.
Crazy.
I mean, it's crazy to think about that he's doing that. Like all those windows. I mean, you can't see the fucking green.
You missed
he's probably
one.
making his money back easily just by the TikTok views. But
oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
he's making so much money off that. But the fact that he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit over my house. I think he said it was set up for 120 yards, and then
dude, he's barely swinging the club, and
Yeah.
he's probably hitting like a sand wedge.
Yeah.
And he's just.
Dude, I always think he hits it fat. I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna smoke the fucking house. And then it gets over, and then it's like a foot next to the hole. I'm like, okay, typical Bryson. What are we doing? What the fuck?
It's
If
also
that was
a
me,
hard
that
shot.
thing is going through that window.
Well, he's got those
Quick.
rocks. Like right over the house is rocks, and then the start of the green, and the hole's right there at the start. So if you leave it short, it's hitting those rocks and just shooting forward. So it's a hard shot. Like it really is.
Hasn't he hit the rocks one time? Or
Yeah,
once or
no,
twice
I've
already?
seen him hit the,
one
I've
of them
seen him hit
almost
the
went
rock.
in.
Yeah, I'm like, that'd be fucking even cooler if it did that, honestly.
Yeah, that's wild.
That'd be some dude perfect shit.
Oh yeah.
Of
Like,
course.
bro, you just like, were you trying to hit it off the rock? I would just say I was trying to hit it off the rock.
Shit, even just hitting it over the house and making it is some dude perfect shit, dude. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, no lie.
It's so wild. I wonder how he got his distance. Like you know, because you can't shoot it. You got a fucking house in between.
He probably had someone stand like with a shovel or something because you could see through his house.
Yeah.
Like all the way through each window. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
on the main floor. So like, I'm assuming that's his living room right there. So he probably, had someone stand there with like a shovel or something high enough to where he could shoot it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of go from there, or he shot something in his house, and then from there he stood next to that spot,
and then just added the yards.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, that's crazy. Hey, I have a quick question. Who's 49ers backup QB? Because Brock Purdy's injured. Do you know?
Ooh, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Ryan would know that, obviously.
No, yeah, I know he would. Also, Tristan, how are you doing in fantasy football this year?
Ooh.
Not good.
Well, I have two.
Not as good as the Lions are doing.
No. I'm winning right now. Okay, I'm winning. I'm 6-5 in one league, so I'm just at the bottom of the playoff margin, and then the other league is crap because I got Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams.
Oh yeah, so you're just riding that Jets boo-boo train.
Oh, I'm crying. Jets.
Yeah, I bet.
Rodgers sucks.
Yeah, it sucks to see him like not play well, but also I don't feel that bad.
Yeah,
he's not on the Packers anymore.
I wish he kind of ended it last year so people would look at like his years with the Packers. He's like, oh, he's so great, and then like,
of course,
30 seconds with the Jets. That would have been funny. What happened? Oh, he ran the flag out and then tore his Achilles. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. We'll see how that goes, though. I mean, they might turn it around, but we'll see.
But yeah,
Damn, Ryan is not going to be happy right now. 10-0.
Yeah, 10-0. I'm loving it. It's great. So we got Thanksgiving.
I bet you are.
Yeah, of course. Tristan, what are your plans for Thanksgiving?
It's gonna be smaller. Gonna have my parents, my siblings, and then Haley's parents over. So nothing too crazy.
Okay, nice.
Hey, get the fuck out of the video, Chad.
He said, "Fuck your couch." All right, that's cool. So you're hosting. So Are you doing like regular turkey? You doing a deep fried turkey or no turkey? Are you doing Mexican night? Because some people.
Damn, Cody, you just asked him like 5 questions in one right there. Chill out.
All right. So we don't.
21 questions.
We don't do turkey here. I like turkey, but most everybody in my family won't eat it. So we've never done it. Yeah.
The fuck going on?
I think it's because it's drier. You have to have like juices and stuff. So we usually do a ham, like a Dearborn ham.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
I like hams better anyway.
Yep. So that's what we usually do, and
you're fucking weird though.
Usually that's what we stick to. Do the ham. If we do have a lot more people, we'll throw the turkey in, and we'll just we'll just put it in the oven, kind of cook it that style. But
And does Haley have to do any sides or anything, or is it a potluck? Everybody's kind of bringing stuff.
Haley's not doing anything, but
I mean,
her
she's probably
parents.
making sure the table's set.
Yeah.
Well, you said that kind of loud, so she must not be around you.
No, she's upstairs.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you were able to say it like that.
Yeah. Luca's keeping her company. Thank goodness.
No, her parents are gonna be bringing the ham and stuff, and then my dad and I will be doing the other stuff.
Gotcha.
Some stuffed shells, green beans.
Ooh.
That sounds good, man.
All right.
Sounds really good.
That sounds good.
Some
And what's your
5-star
favorite
shit.
dish?
I'm a potato guy, so
okay.
it could be cheesy potatoes, regular potatoes. Just give it to me.
Yeah, potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's cool.
And Nick, what do you? Potatoes are good, but I get down with the broccoli cheddar casserole, dude.
Ooh,
it's fucking so good. It's so
broccoli
good,
cheddar
man.
Casserole.
I'm probably not gonna be able to have it this year, actually, because we're doing Thanksgiving at my house. But normally, whenever we go to my aunt's out in like Pinckney or something, my aunt normally makes it, and it's fucking so good. But since I'm not gonna have it this year, it's just the OG turkey, deep fried, baby. My dad injects it with some good seasoning and oils, and does it all up nice. So,
all right, good. That's pretty cool. So you're staying home too, then, huh, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll probably go over to Nick's for a little bit.
No, you're not allowed. No, can't come over.
Yeah. No. I hang out at Brian's family's house in Dearborn too, his cousin. So I'll start there for the Lions game, eat my first meal there, and then I go to my parents' house after. And then for Thanksgiving every year, we go to the bar. We go to the Pen at night, go get some beers, and then we go shopping.
So who's we? Like you and the family, or like what?
No, just me, Brian, Brad, Cass, maybe Joe Smizer. So feel free to join if you guys want. I'll probably go up to the Pen and watch the Packers play the night game on Thanksgiving. So
just shoot a text for me because I'm pretty bad at remembering.
Yeah, no problem. After you guys wake up from your Thanksgiving nap, that's probably about when we usually head up. So
no naps here, bud.
Yeah, right. You're so funny. I better get a picture from Haley. I'm gonna text her and be like, sneak a picture of Tristan when he's fucking snoozing on the couch.
I think
I want to see it.
Every year for the past like 3 years, I've been at my aunt's, so I've been up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, now that you're home and you can get a couple of cocktails in you since you're home, I know you, boy.
I haven't been drinking as much, dude.
No.
No, I
taking it easy.
No, I weighed myself like 4 weeks ago, and I weighed 250, and I was pretty upset at myself. So I started working out like hardcore.
I was pretty upset at myself.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
the way you like looked at the camera and said that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
That's
like, you were like, yeah.
No, so like meal prepping, cutting things out, like.
Okay, and alcohol was one of the things that you cut out.
I would say I'm not as much. Like today, usually during the Lions game, I would drink a beer. Didn't have one.
Nice.
Last week.
That's good, man. That's
week,
good. Well, you got to cut out something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's got to go.
Well,
my mom lost 10 pounds from giving up just sugar. She just stopped eating candy and bullshit, and she lost 10 pounds in like 2 weeks.
Well, I'm down 27 right now.
Holy hell.
Yeah. So I'm back at 223.
You got a goal weight to get to?
180.
180? I love it.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'll have to put you in the ring once you get to 180.
Yep.
I know.
I'm running every day too, dude. So
Good. Keep it up.
Yep.
Are you going to be in town for work for a while? Are you going to be leaving anytime soon? You don't know.
I shouldn't be, but everything's kind of like my job's difficult. At any moment, it could be like, hey, we need you to go here. And it's kind of like,
of course.
Hey, we don't really have much work in town. And they'll be like, hey, go spend 2 weeks out here kind of thing. So just depends.
Okay. Gotcha. So it's usually when you're slower in town is when you go out of town. That makes sense.
The worst part is it's near holiday time. So like.
Of course, you want to be home.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Thanksgiving should be fun. And so since you're going to stay home all day, are you going to gamble on the game? Are you going to be throwing some money on the Lions?
Don't bet on the team.
Don't bet on the team.
Don't bet on the team.
Okay.
Yeah, you never bet on the Lions.
Don't bet on the team.
That's crazy sauce.
The only bet I would take is them to cover in points, but don't bet on the team.
Okay.
I agree, man. You can't do that
I
shit.
agree. Yeah, I agree. Back when I used to bet, I tried my best not to bet on my teams. It didn't always work, but sometimes.
Never bet on the teams you're like fully invested to.
Oh yeah, no. It usually doesn't turn out very well.
Because then it double hurts you if you lose and they lose. Like,
yeah.
You don't want it.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
and sometimes I would try and do the reverse where I'm like betting on the team that's playing. I'm like an idiot. Like, oh, I either win $50 or my team wins. Like,
you're just losing.
Yeah.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah, it's a lose. Yeah,
I lose
it's a
$50.
Yeah.
And they lose. Like, is it worth it?
Yeah. So.
Hey, so I got a question for you guys. What's one goal or thing you guys want to achieve in your golf game next year?
This year I said more greens in regulation. I would say more fairways hit.
Okay.
More fairways hit. In TTCs, I'm fucking 2 inches off the fairway
Oh,
half the time.
yep.
It's annoying, bro.
Yeah,
I still don't count them. I don't count them.
I know. I feel you.
But
I want the same.
But I want more fairways hit.
So that almost might be like figuring out your driver, though, too, right? Because that'd be half the battle.
Dude, I'm trying. I'm in the lab.
So maybe that could be like a goal is to actually figure out, like, hit a draw with your driver type of deal, you know, like a controlled draw.
I just want to be able to put it in the fairway most of the time.
Yeah.
If I can have a 50% fairway hit rate, that's pretty good with me.
Did you track that green and regulation thing this year?
I mean, I have it on my stats. I'd have to pull them up and just go over my season stats. But I can pull it up and, like, I think you can choose, like, a time frame. So I can choose this year only and then see green and regs and then choose a time frame and choose last year. And then go, okay, which one's better? So, I could do that. I just have to do that sometime soon. But, yeah, I should.
So you want to hit more fairways? That's your goal, to hit more fairways.
Yeah, hit more fairways, yeah. It's either that or better scoring on par fives. Par 5 scoring has to go down. It's not good.
Mine's par 3s, dude. My par 3s gotta get
all
better.
The time.
Fuck those par 3s, dude.
All right, so what's your guys's? Nick, what's yours?
I gotta get my draw back for one. But basically, I want to break my lowest round. You know, I want to keep trying to get lower. So 73, got to break 73.
I know, that's crazy.
It's the goal.
I'm over here trying to break 96. 96 was my best, so I'm like 95. I want 95. He's like,
I mean, you got to start somewhere, man.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And trust me, my goal used to be to break 100, so I've started there before.
Yeah, no, everybody has.
Yeah,
it's just so wild to hear, just because you're like, I gotta break it. I'm like, just to be able to say I could get to that would be awesome.
It's a pain in the ass trying to break it too. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
Just got to be in your swing.
I'll break clubs over this shit.
I couldn't.
No, I won't. I have in the past though. Lesson learned. It got me nowhere.
Yeah,
it's more money.
Except I was about to say back at the store.
Cody, you ever replace that 6?
No, I gotta. It was actually a 9, but I have to. I still have to replace it. I haven't yet. But honestly, I was waiting for the off season. That way, that it's like a little bit cheaper, and we're into the next year's models. You know, then it's a year older, so maybe it's cheaper. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait. It's like $110 right now, but I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, no point to rush on it.
Yeah, I mean,
who needs a 9?
Hopefully, he buys a new
pitching wedge.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been hitting my wedge and my 8-iron a lot. But there's so much distance between those two clubs.
I hope you buy a new wedge, homie. You just won that club challenge.
Well, I'm buying a new wedge too, for sure. I need a 9-iron and a new wedge, so they'll both be bought this year. Yeah, I can't wait.
Tristan, what about you, my guy?
Well, so I set the goal. Hang on one sec.
Yeah.
Luca just terrorizing down here, knocking stuff over. So my goal this year was to break 100 and then play a game with one ball. I've done both of those.
Nice.
So I would say my next goal would be, I'd have to give myself 2. one that like I have to push myself. So I want to at least either get 90 or break 90 by next year. And then I think a huge thing for me would be chipping. I lose so much, or I gain so much because of chipping.
Yeah, just around the greens.
It's hard. It's like
how far out?
I would
like
say
50 yards.
I would say 50 yards and in. Because
Okay.
like when I get
Okay,
close,
so more pitch shots.
yeah.
Yep.
Like I just don't understand the hitting of it mostly. Like Troy's tried talking to me about it, but.
And what wedges do you have?
Dude, I like what I like to do is like you could like Pheasant Run, dude, they have such a good practice green there, like, and it's big enough where like you can go to a golf course and just practice on their putting greens, chipping and putting, dude. Find the ones that have nice ones. Like, and if you really want to just practice your short game like that, if you don't have, something like Cody, a simulator, or me, like a little green in the basement, like, and you really want to practice that during the season and stuff, and when it's nice out, I like during high school, I used to do that. I would go to Fellows Creek and just putt for an hour or two. I would like have my mom, come pick me up at, after 2 hours or something, when I couldn't drive, and it helps so much, and you get it such a feel for at least around the greens, at least those shots too, where you can kind of navigate your 15-yard shots, your 10-yard chip shots, your lag putts, and things of that nature, things that you might be doing a lot more of right now, during your round. And then when you get that dialed in, then you can start moving to like your 50 yards, your 25 yards, things like that. But like I usually always used to start off just by like going to, things like that, driving ranges, golf courses, whatever that had like a nice green, and you could just chip and putt and just do that for a couple hours.
My only issue with that is practicing the right thing, because I don't know if I know the right thing. Like I don't know what I'm looking for. I know I'm trying. I kind of know what I'm trying to replicate, but like.
But you need the secret sauce first before you try and make it.
Because like, the reason why I got into Bryson DeChambeau was he put out like a beginner's like just do this for chipping on the edge of the green with just bump and running it. He's like, grab your 7-iron, just give it a putting motion, don't like send it, and just aim for 2 yards onto the green and just let it run the rest. Or if the pin's farther away, aim 5-10 yards on the green and then just let it roll the rest.
Yep.
Because I find myself doing that more right now, just because I struggle with my wedge, both my wedges.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's things that you could just learn by yourself though, and learn. You don't really need a teacher or anything, but like those are things that you can still learn just by going to those little places. You'll learn to. If you need to put it back in your stance, or how hard you need to swing for, a 10-yard chip shot, or even, a 30-foot putt. I mean, those are things that you can practice there and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to do that.
Oh yeah.
And then you can just go from that to like if you just go to the range, and then you just start going to the closest pin that they got, and just start taking more full swings, and you start getting the feel for that. Okay. Just try to bring the club back a certain length kind of every time, and follow through and see where that golf ball goes, and try to do that consistently 20 to 30 times, and just get an idea of, the distance of that golf shot. And then you can say, okay, I'm going to take the club back a little bit farther and swing through. See if it goes higher and farther, or if it goes lower, same distance. You can kind of see. And at that point, then you can kind of start messing with the club face, closed or open, but basically just getting a feel for the swing, like you were saying, just the distances and things like that.
Yeah.
So where are you most confident at, like swinging, like 100 yards?
I would say my most confident is like 160. Like I get a 7 or 8 in my hand, I pretty much know I can hit the green.
Right. Nice.
But
cool.
When we start getting into that 100 and closer, I'm like,
yeah.
Those finesse shots, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Cody, you got really good at those around the green shots too when you started practicing those, like in my basement, and then just wherever. Yeah. Like you would hit an extra shot or two when we were just going out and fucking around, golfing. You would take an extra golf shot around the green and chip and stuff, just to kind of get an idea of how to hit that 60-degree wedge.
Oh, definitely, especially with twilight golf. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the ultimate practice golf. Like,
Yeah.
And
I'll
you
drop a
started getting
couple
really
balls.
good at that.
Yeah, I mean, I just really had to, like, the thing that I had to tell myself was just hit it a little bit harder because I would always leave them short. So like that was my like thing that I had to do. Was like, all right, Cody, hit it to the flag. That's what I tell myself now every time. So then it just reminds me to hit it a little bit further. So, but yeah,
And now
that's
you're getting spin by doing that. Because
oh
you're
yeah,
swinging
definitely.
through, so you're getting more club head speed, and
Yeah,
it's giving the golf ball a chance to actually go into the hole because now you're getting it to the hole. It's gonna probably check up with some spin and just roll,
yeah.
closer to
As
the
long as
hole.
I don't fucking
And if
skull
it doesn't,
it.
well, as long as you hit your normal shot with that same speed,
That's what
you're
I
usually
Yeah.
pretty good.
As long as I don't skull it.
Yeah, as long as I don't skull
I'd
it, but
rather
I
go
don't.
up than
Knock on
skull
wood.
it.
I haven't seen you do it much
I was
this
about to
year,
say
Cody.
I don't do it.
Twice.
I don't do it very often anymore.
The end of the year at Kensington, I seen you do it once or twice.
Yeah. That was about it, really. Honestly, all season. So it's been good. Yeah, the chipping's gotten a lot better this year, and a lot of different things. So it's been a fun season. I'm excited for next year. I'm ready. I'm ready, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A lot of birdies to be had. Can't wait. Is there any courses you're excited to play next year that you haven't played yet, Tristan?
Ooh, that's kind of hard to say because it's not like.
Do you know about a lot of courses yet? Maybe you don't even know that many courses.
So the Clarkson area, I know like.
Right. Yep.
Of like the nicer courses out there, but
Yep.
The courses that I wanted to play, which was like one up in Oscoda, which was like a resort, like 318
Yeah.
19. I want to play that.
Lakewood Shores. I have the group golfer for that. So whenever you want to go, let me know. I already have the group golfer.
I'm ready. I want to do it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
All right.
It was a beautiful course. I mean, that was my best. That was my first under 100 game.
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
At the Gales?
At the Gales or Blackshire or Sarandella.
If it was at the Gales, dude, you're an animal for doing it there.
I'll pull it up real quick because.
Yeah.
Dude, that course is
those
a
courses
bitch.
are great.
I think I've got like
actually
102 there.
They're on the simulator now. They just got added like a month ago.
I think I just pulled my back muscle. That sucks.
I did the Sarandella.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I haven't played yet.
What do we call that? Time View 2.0?
So Sarandella is their more open to the course. Like
I want to play that one.
Yeah. But it was beautiful. Like, and the crazy part is I shot decent. So that day I shot decent, 52 on the front. I parred out 8 and 9 hole, and then on the back 9 I shot a 45, and I had 3 pars, and I limited myself to 4 bogeys and only 2 doubles. So,
dude, you're in the
zone.
That's
phenomenal.
So 45 on the back is pretty good.
45 is a great 9.
Yeah. I thought for a second.
I gotta watch out, dude.
For a second, I thought 40 was possible, but then I had.
I have a bad day golf. You're beating me.
Then the brouhaha's caught up to him.
Well, I actually didn't drink much then either. And
nice. Okay.
I try not to drink on the course just because.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to learn.
Okay, Snyder.
But I'm still trying to learn. Like,
son of a bitch.
Yeah, right. Steve drinks. The only time Steve doesn't drink is in competition, which is hilarious.
No, I'll have like 2, but here or there. But it's just like, I don't know. I'd rather be able to control myself and be able to like, it's my first year golfing. I want to be able to push my limits and see what I can do. Like, I'm still having fun out there. It's not like I'm not having fun. I was with my boys when I shot it. But I did feel bad because I won on the 18th hole. I drove like 280, and then all of them only had like 100-yard shot off the tee box. Like, pretty bad drives all together. So, like, I'm walking all the way up to my ball, and they're still, like, 200 yards behind me just trying to hit it to me. So
yeah, that's Nick every hole for us.
280 is a good drive.
Yeah. Yeah, 280 is a great drive, honestly. I've seen you do it. I've seen you smoke the ball before.
I'm not consistent with it. I mean...
that's the hard part. That's why it's called golf.
Because if I try to push it out there, that shank comes out. That baseball swing.
Yeah. No, I feel you. All right, well, I'm about to make some dinner here, boys, and watch the rest of my game.
All right, yeah. let me shout out Bryce Underwood real quick because that's been a fucking steal for Michigan there, being able to get Bryce Underwood on our team there, flipping from LSU to Michigan. I know Cody knows my cousin Ashley is the athletic trainer on Belleville High School, so I've went and seen some of the games last year and then this year, and watching Bryce play, man, even at the high school level, just seeing him, being able to stand on the sideline and just watch him play, throw that rock, dude. I mean, the boy can sling it, but he's a stud, fucking 6'4", 210 pounds. I mean, he can get out of the pocket if he has to. He's a good player. But then you have his boy Elijah Edot. He's a great player too. He's a safety on Belleville, but now I think he might be like a wide receiver. We could probably get him as a wide receiver, but regardless, dude, they're both studs. Like I said, being able to see him play and now being able to watch him play for like Michigan is just gonna be spectacular. So I just wanted to shout him out. I think it's super cool, and you better believe I'm getting a Bryce Underwood jersey for sure.
Yeah, $12 million, crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's the NIL though, dude. That's what it's coming down to now. That's the fucking name of the game. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
Now you just got to play by it.
Sad.
I keep saying there needs to be a fucking cap.
There does.
There does.
I will say that cap because then
there should have been a cap forever ago, dude. These kids in college don't need to be making that kind of money because for one, you're not a pro yet. You're not a pro yet. Right? When you're considered a pro, that's when you get paid the big bucks, right? Why are you getting paid millions of dollars right now when you're in college?
There is
you haven't made it to the big boys, the big league.
That you could be a number 1 draft pick in the NFL, right? And then some crazy freak injury happens to you, and you can't play football for the rest of your life. Because there's been a few of those. So for that point, I see like make your money. Make as much as you can.
Of course.
But I do agree, a cap, they need it.
Cap. There's got to be a cap.
A cap. Bro, you can't. $12 million. I saw a thing that said he's making more than Breece Hall or some shit. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, he is. On his rookie deal, yeah.
That's crazy. That guy's in the NFL, bro, getting hit by grown men.
Yeah. That's what I mean, too. When you compare it to NFL, a different league, the higher up league, right? The bigger boys. Those boys are getting paid the big bucks, the big dollars, because they're at a more higher level and they're doing more. There's bigger players, there's bigger plays, there's much more happening and going on. Now, I'm not saying that college doesn't have some of that stuff because it does have some of it, but they're kids still, for one, and like. I feel like you just got to graduate from college to pros. And then if you can go and you get drafted, then you've done your due diligence and you've worked hard enough to get paid that top dollar. But until then, keep it to the minimum. Pay for their schooling, let them get free schooling, and keep that NIL money down to a minimum because it's getting outrageous. Let's all be real.
It's crazy.
LSU's going to offer 14.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's wild.
I couldn't imagine being his age having fucking $10 million, $12 million. That's just I'd be dead by 23.
And that's like one thing, right? That's the one guy paying him. Like, what if he does a commercial for Ford or something, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he make it?
Well, you figure as soon as he signs with Michigan, he's able to like go. He can go and just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go do autographs for an hour at this place," and he can pay. Have people paid to do that. He can do whatever he wants at that point. So,
baller. That's dope. All right.
So I'm getting my jersey signed before that. Yeah. I'm gonna have Ashley be like, "Yo, scoop me up a fucking jersey, get that shit signed,
for real,
and it will be good."
Yeah.
But
all right.
I know. I just wanted to shout that out. Well, you guys got anything else though?
No, I'm good.
No. Just can't wait to golf again. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no lie. For sure. All right, guys. I guess we can wrap it up. So thank you guys for listening to another episode of 3 Parts in a Birdie podcast. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening, all that. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, don't forget to use the one time.
See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.